Andy.
Daniel!
Nice to see you.
Hello! Thank you for inviting me to the middle of the Sussex woodland country.
Yes, we're in a very discreet and secluded location. It's a bit like James Bond, you know. You don't need to know where we are unless you need to know.
Exactly. And the weather's okay. It's not, snow's gone and it's not raining.
Yes, it's
But it's
very
still
nice.
freezing cold.
Yes, and I love the old car which you arrived in.
Yes.
Well, Andy, I'd love to show you some of the things we do, and I'd love to hear your take as a noted industry expert on some of our models.
You know that I'm really keen on motorhomes, and these are camper vans. And I did own a camper van a long time ago, long time ago. And I really want to see what's happening with camper vans.
What's happened since? See if we can convert you to something you could drive every day and park anywhere and really get full value out of.
It sounds great, but
You're meant to be persuaded. Let me show you.
Yeah.
So Andy, this is what we call a paradise, and of course we call it that because it's so close to perfection. I'll show you what's inside. This is only 5.4 metres long.
Wow.
So you could park this anywhere, probably, if you're reasonably good at parking. And you could drive it anywhere, you could get under lots of height barriers. It finishes just about on 2 metres, so you'll get under all the 7-foot height restrictions.
Oh right, okay.
And of course you wouldn't in something bigger.
Indeed you can't, and indeed I don't.
Yes, you've got to find somewhere else to park. Have a hop inside, come and see what you think. So Andy, inside the paradise, of course, you've got an elevating roof. You're a tall chap. How tall are you? About
I'm
6'9".
6'2.5" and a little bit.
You haven't got to the shrinking stage yet.
I am not shrinking. People say I'm actually getting taller.
It must be their hairdo. I think it's
think
6'2"
that's
and
why
about
I like this, exactly.
3 inches of quiff. But you've got lots of headroom, haven't you? You can stand up
there's no
nicely.
problem at all. I've been in motorhomes that are more prone to me banging my head on than this. This is very spacious. Oh look! I can do my exercises and everything.
I'm impressed. It's all coming out now.
Brilliant.
So the idea of the paradise is to give you a sort of motorhome or caravan feel, because it's in two halves. There's a sort of front lounge and there's a sort of rear kitchenette.
Right.
And this all turns round. These seats will rotate, so you can sit 4 or even 5 around the central table. And we've got our unique double swivel in here, which just works on the one lever. This flips down as well on these. You can actually flip this middle portion down if you're driving and you want an extra sort of cup holder thing. So you can have people sitting here and you can be doing things in the back at the same time.
And this whole seat spins round, the double seat.
It does, yeah.
Go on, show me.
I've got to show you, haven't I?
Go on, you've got to show me.
It's a unique system to us. There's a couple of other ideas people have had where you have to sort of undo bolts.
Yeah.
And it's quite a faff, and of course it could never comply with any vehicle testing.
Right.
This one's got a single lever here, which when you push it, it releases these chute bolts, and the whole seat can then do a sort of 3-point turn.
Oh.
So it's not difficult. In fact, I think if I showed you, you'd easily be able to do it yourself. All you do, Andy, is you push this lever, slide the seat away from you.
Right.
You turn it around, it does a sort of 3-point turn. When you get to halfway, this seat flips forward, lets it pass the dashboard like that, and then when you get back round to there, it flips back up again. And before you know it, the whole seat is facing the back.
That is amazing. I've never seen that before.
No, you won't have done it.
It's like a fairground waltzer, isn't it? That's actually really good fun. As well as being very practical, because you can have, what, 5 people?
5 people. And there's a lot of storage under these seats as well. And you don't lose the storage because of the swivel. It all turns round together, the whole storage box, you see.
Yep.
So of course storage is at a great premium in a camper van. I mean, you've got to make the best of every inch of space. And that's quite a nice size space under there. This seat turns around as well, and when you turn it into a bed for the night, you have these seats turned around and your toes go on them. So the bit which carries your head and your torso right down to about there is completely flat, and it's the last little bit where you pop your toes on is on effectively the front seats, you see.
So this whole area becomes the bed?
Becomes a bed. So 2 singles if you like, or with the panels you can drop in the middle, you get a king size wide double.
Enough room for 3?
Quite possibly. You, the missus and the dog.
Sounds ideal. And then there's more sleeping accommodation upstairs.
Yes, well, the roof in these is a full 4'6", so with the optional roof panels you can sleep 2 or even 3 children upstairs. Or we have had 1 or 2 adults who actually chose to predominantly sleep upstairs because they had dogs or because they had children, they preferred to keep them downstairs. Yeah. So you can, and you put your toes at that end and your head at this end where you already observed it's very spacious.
So I don't believe this, you can actually have 5 people not only travelling in here, these belted.
Absolutely, yeah, the belted seat
So
belts here.
5 belted positions and 5 sleeping positions, and 5 sitting down to entertain and eat and talk about stuff and play Scrabble positions.
5 people.
In
So, covering
how
many
long is a
families.
van? 5.4.
5.4 metres. What's that in old money? That's about
Not very long.
16 odd foot, isn't it?
Yeah, 16 something.
So the length of a big estate car, really, or just a fraction more.
That is pretty impressive.
Thank you. High praise.
But it still must be lacking some facility. Oh, you've got a microwave.
We have. Have a look in the kitchenette. See what you think.
There's one thing I'm looking for. Actually, there's 2 things I look for in any kitchen in a motorhome. And the first is the microwave, which you have.
We have, yeah.
Impressed. And the second thing, of course, is the electric toaster.
The electric toaster.
Well, obviously.